Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for Wednesday, March 12th, 2014. I think the theme that you're going to notice here is that we've got some pretty heavy stacking up of the CPS sell signals here. It's going to be predominant throughout the scans, and so I'm not going to talk about them too much because they're pretty much right in front of you. I'm just going to talk about the deviations on top of that. Got a deviation today in the Baidu to go along with the CPS. Got the same thing in First Solar. Got a deviation in Juniper, although we don't have a sell signal associated with that. BlackBerry's got one too, as does Sina. Sina and BlackBerry are both getting hit right into the close very hard because we're getting these VWAP deviations as well. Got a volume bump in Entertainment Arts EA, but we don't have any associated signal. As far as the financials go, we definitely saw some, especially the broker dealers getting hit today. Citigroup's got a downside open close deviation on volume to go with this CPS. Goldman Sachs was really weak today. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a signal with it, but I would definitely keep that on the list. That one just missed setting up with a downside open close deviation. Take a look at the energy names. Got a couple of buys here. An upside CPS and Valero. Keep an eye on that just in case there is a rebound tomorrow. That one's at range high on the chart. PBR has no signal, but it's got a volume bump, and Arch Coal really weak again today, about 4% below the day's open. Moving on to the generals, we're stacked up here with a few CPS conditions, but we also have a fair amount of contra signals and even a couple of RPSs in there as well. Volume bumps in Walmart, VMware, and also 3M. 3M's trading a lot of volume today. Don't have any open close deviations or any VWAP deviations, but McDonald's is having a strong day on this volume. As far as the housing names go, DHI's got a volume bump. Lowe's is 1.5% almost below the day's open, but a lot of these are on late volume. Home Depot is the one here with the downside CPS. The transports were actually pretty weak today, but we don't have any signals to go with it. Got an upside CPS in Norfolk Southern, and also one in UMP. So while they were weak today, they definitely were probably the best performer out of the group today. As far as the commodities go, downside CPS in ACH, FCX. FCX is really looking interesting on the chart. Make sure you pull that one up. And also Monsanto's got a downside signal. AA had a volume bump, and there's a pretty weak day in FCX. Just missed a open close deviation, as did Mosaic here. Potash was down almost 2%, but didn't get that deviation. Upside signal today in Silver Wheaton, which is kind of standing out there, which is interesting. Bucking the trend. Alright folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight. Make sure you have your shorts ready for tomorrow.